Okay, welcome back to Mission 6 of the Combat Mission Shock Force 2 Marine Campaign Semper Fi Syria. One of the interesting things about this mission is that the Syrians have a pretty sensible defensive setup, which I talked about at the end of the proper playthrough. So we have essentially a counter slope defense down here. They've got the forward slope set up. They have an ATGM screen. They have some tanks in keyhole positions like this one here, covering the bridge where Objective Red Wing is. And when I fought the battle, I said I have lots of time, and I have a significant force, and we're going to peel this onion one layer at a time. So we started out by wiping out the ATGM teams, then moving on to the tanks, and then started chewing up all the enemy infantry until their morale collapsed and they surrendered. And that didn't really give the Syrians' defensive setup here time to shine, which might sound like a bit of a weird thing to ask. Weird thing to want, but I want to kind of demonstrate how effective it is, and that the Syrians here aren't completely toothless. They are actually a serious threat if you give them the opportunity and fight on their terms. So, what we're going to do in this mission is we're going to play it through live like this, so you can see me actually doing all the orders and that kind of stuff. And I'm just going to play. I'm going to set myself an artificial time limit of 1 hour. So we've got 1 hour to touch Objective Red Wing, Objective Sparrow, and Objective Osprey, and get the tanks off the end of the map at this end of the highway. Now, I have some serious advantages here because it was only a couple of months ago, and I can remember basically what the Syrians have over here. They have some reinforcements that they're going to turn up, all this stuff. But I think it's going to be really interesting to try and thunder run this map instead of trying to peel it. So with that, we need a different approach. And I think what we're going to do is start off probing the bridge. So I really do kind of intend to just kind of gun my way up the highway here. I know this is a bad idea, but that's kind of the point. When the tanks get here, we're going to punch up the highway and use this corner here before we get onto the bridge as a pivot point for pieing off the map. Just like you'd be doing when you go into a room, we're going to come up as we move up here. We're going to be shooting the snot out of all this stuff over on the right, and as we get up here, it's going to open up to the left, and we're going to be able to deal with stuff up there. It may be a smarter idea to send the Abrams up here onto the plateau and fight, in this direction like this. But what with the cliffs and the restrictions created by this track going down here, that doesn't look like it's safe for a tank to go down. I think they would be stuck up there. And remember, I got to get them off the map. So the first thing we're going to do is get eyes on this area here and get some bodies up onto the plateau. We've already got a few. There's a sniper team up here with an FO team. So let's send them up here through these trenches. The FO can stay there until we know it's safe. These guys, this other sniper team, can head up here. This is actually pretty much what I did with these guys in the original game when I played it. Let's get the tow, LAV. Let's put them there. This is where it gets tricky because I know there's some T-62s here, right? But if they feel threatened, they can just reverse down onto reverse slope. I'll leave that in the hands of the TAC AI because that can't possibly go wrong. And let's try and get the LAVs up through here, through the orchards, and up onto the slope up here. We've got a bit of reverse slope to play with there. And that one can deposit its scouts into the trench behind it. So we'll send you up this way because I want some thermal sites up on this shoulder here. We can peek through this little keyhole and maybe get an eyeball up there. Make sure we get the scouts, the scout HQ out. And the other one, let's send you around here. You know, I really want to make use of these thermal sites that the LAVs have. Yeah, we got eyes on up there, and we've got a reverse slope we can hide behind if we need to. That's great. And you guys, yeah, you guys can see over there. Okay, like I say, this is going to be very rough and ready. And oh yeah, instantly spotting the two tanks. The bugged LAV conspicuously not spotting the tanks. Oh, I tell a lie, it did. So, for the record, this is a terrible engagement for the LAV there. But it doesn't appear to be... Oh yeah, I can't see the tank. So, the other thing that might happen here, right, and oh, yep, there goes that LAV, because this is actually quite an action-packed first turn. Generally don't want the first turn to be action-packed, right, because that means that there's a lot of shooting going on and you haven't set up engagements properly, which can be problematic. So, right, let's go left to right and see what happened. So, this LAV up here made it. Yeah. Okay, let's not go left to right. Let's go in time order. So first, the LAV-AT spots the T-62 and blaps it in the face. Right there. Dead T-62. Then we start getting some... Is it you? Yes, it is you. So as this LAV comes up, spots a BTR on top of Objective Osprey and starts shooting it up. The LAV also sees it. Yeah. And takes it out. Which it did in the first one as well, actually. So yeah, actually interesting to see here. You've got the mount, like the tow mount. This has a proper name, but I can't remember it. You get it on the M113 tank hunters in Cold War. That this can actually fire 2 rounds quite quickly. So it immediately nails the T-62, and then very quickly we've got another missile away. What it should really do then the guy pops up to reload it, is reverse like hell down here, out of sight. But hey ho. So after we get that, this LAV starts engaging BTRs, and we have that overmatch. We've got sensor overmatch, we've got the thermal imaging, and we've got the 25mm cannon. But we don't have a lot of armor, so not entirely sure what did the dirty there. It's an ATGM. Where are we? Yes, there we go. Yeah, that's the sound of the launch, and we spotted them. Yeah. So hey, we found a found lots of stuff, getting lots of spots. Oh, is this another missile? Where's this going? Where is that going? And who fired it? It's you. Oh yeah, he's definitely, he might hit the cliff, but he's definitely going for the LAV-AT, which, you know, is a little bit redeeming itself here, but I'm still not optimistic about its chances. So you sir, need to get out of trouble. Let's split you up and start sending you guys down these trenches, irrigation ditch, whatever this is supposed to be. You guys need to get into the trench and keep going up. Yep. I can't quite 100% remember the timings for this. We're going to get stuff soon, I think. Oh, and yeah, he nosedived it into the cliff there. Oh, that's another ATGM. But it hit a tree, so you really see the ATGM screen working here. And this is the LAV desperately trying to blow up a bunker. But soaking up ATGMs, that's 2 so far. And it looks like the scouts are... Oh, actually no, that was the recoilless rifle, wasn't it? Not an ATGM. But that hit the wheels. I'm pretty sure that's an SPG-9. Whatever. That's an ATGM. You see, it's much slower. Not that it helps. But the turret crew are okay. So yeah, 2 minutes in, this is a pretty ferocious attrition rate on the old LAVs. That's 1 a minute so far. Which is why you take your time with this stuff, obviously. Let's get you up there and eyeball all that stuff. And you, well, I guess you can see stuff from there, so we'll keep you there. Oh yeah, SPG-9 there. These guys are getting machine guns, so you know. Well, that didn't go well, did it? We're off 3 for 3. An LAV a minute. Straight in the front and out the back with that 115mm gun. So, wow, well, where do we go from here? Well, we've got targets. Let's start blapping things. You guys are shooting at stuff, that's fine. You guys, let's move you up. And stand by to get into this building. The doors are all on the wrong side, that sucks. We better move the FO team up. Yeah, they're going up there, aren't they? Yeah, that's fine. You guys, best off just going down the hill again. So I wonder if we can can we get the LAVAT up into the position that the nobbled HQ LAV was in? Or roundabout, and kind of try and get some eyes on something it can blow up. Whoop. So we don't punch forward with the sniper teams too much. They just got MG'd by a BRDM. Can't really see very much yet. These guys can. Can we... better wait for the FO to get into position, I think. Let's see how the LAV does. Or the LAVAT. Yeah, it might be a bit too... Oh, I can see the bunker. Oh no, it's just the contact icon. Oh, these guys are getting into a bit of a firefight. So, the heavy machine guns on those BTRs on the other side of the valley. Wadi, rather. Oh, what just exploded? Looks like an ATGM to me. Oh! I thought it was going at the LAV, but no, it looks like some kind of, might be an SPG-9 team or something over here. Yeah, it looks that way. Well, you guys better get off there, because that doesn't look like a very happy place to be. Oh, yep, let's get down. See if we can't creep you forward a little bit. I'm not sure how much line of sight we're losing there because of the trees. Oh, too late. Let's watch that again. Oh, it's the BMP-3 up there behind the building. Yeah, that makes sense with the 100mm gun. Yeah. And you're busy being totally blind. Because other people can see you, that's another ATGM. Yeah, there we go. Another 2, 3, I think. Ah, SPG-9 got him. So yeah, it's going well so far. This obviously is why you actually go about peeling the onion. When do the reinforcements turn up? When do the tanks get here? Okay. So around about soonish. So what we got there, that's some artillery, mortars, yeah. Spotting, good old spotting rounds. Ah. Well, there's the CAAT. Or CAT, everybody keeps telling me to call it the CAT platoon. God, what are we going to do with these? I mean, there's a lot of them. Let's punch them up into, you know, see if we can't get them into some good positions where they can start blapping things. Not so interested in the non-tow Humvees here. But otherwise, I am increasingly liking the tow Humvees. They are consistently useful. Ah, that's another one, isn't it? Yeah, we can just trot you up there. Every battle I have when I've got them, I tend to find something for them to do. And let's pop some of the other Humvees up to provide a bit of interference. AKA soaking up missiles that might go to other targets. I do like this little mini waddy that they have going on there. That was useful in the proper playthrough as well. Okay, so a bit more carnage coming in, I suspect. Oh, somebody's getting some shots off. Oh, there goes a tow. There goes a huge stream of Mark 19 onto that BTR over there. And a hit on the bunker. Looks like a missed ATGM down there. Another one. So we're popping BTRs quite effectively, it looks like. Which are a component of the enemy defense here. Let's not forget that. We were getting some quite effective fire out from the. There's a lot of people in that trench. Which conveniently reminds me I have some artillery, don't I? Let's
requesting fire mission, over.
Smack you about. Yeah, you're reloading, so you can come off the line. That's fine. Oh, really waiting for the Abrams now. there goes one. Smack. And oh, what was that? Some machine gun fire. That'll be from a BTR or something. Oh no, it's a PKM, a tripod mounted PKM. Oh, the snipers are getting smushed by the arty there. I am also playing this a little fast and loose. Which is probably a fitting disadvantage, to be honest. What with the foreknowledge of what I'm up against here. Okay, you have reloaded. Let's get you back up online. So have you. And so have you. Well, we did a lot of towing, didn't we? So this is interesting because I am sort of doing a bit of onion peeling. Maybe I just can't help it. But it's kind of something that I'm... Oh, there goes the gun up. Kind of... I'm reduced to doing, I suppose. Before we can get the other assets online, or until the Abrams turn up. Oh, there goes a T-50-62. So kind of inadvertent onion peeling going on. Oh, is that the... that's that BMP3. Just goes to show you that hold down just kind of makes you a smaller target, and a lot of modern weapons really don't care if you're a smaller target, even if you're an exploding Humvee. Ah, there we go. Right, let's get this Thunder Run on the road. Got that little hold down position there. We can take advantage of. Let's punch the clock with the tanks. So the enemy ATGM screen is probably pretty intact right now. And we'll see how the Abrams do it. And I guess, yeah. So this is a lot more. Let's shoot everything. The only issue I think the Syrians might have is if they've decided to splurge a lot of their ATGM ammunition on Humvees and LAVs, which could be a problem for them. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's a lot of fire coming out at them right now. Oh, there's the mortars. So let's get the leapfrog going. Very shallow leapfrogging. Oof. That's uncomfortable. Ah, that's they're shooting at a PK team. That's
splash out.
Maybe not the priority target that we're looking for. some more of the snipers. Yeah, so the Abrams keep spotting things every now and again, and they shoot them up a little bit, but not sure if we're getting much decisive effect, should we say. Better go further. How the Humvee's doing. See, that Humvee came up and immediately started getting shot at. Oh. Kablam! Straight through. Yeah. Not sure what he was shooting at. Oh, probably that BTR. So, yeah, it's been a bit bloody on both sides so far, but I think you know, the Syrians are gonna get chewed up here. They're losing assets a lot faster, I think, than when I was doing it the other time. Let's leapfrog again. Just kind of do the murder roll up the highway. God knows what I'm going to do with the Marine Rifle companies when they arrive. Ammo cook-off there. Yeah, looks like we're not really getting any other targets from the tanks, and you know what? If the enemy is happy to dump his mortars elsewhere, that's cool with me. A bit of a slightly longer bound going on there. Bring some of these Humvees up behind the tanks, so we have a little bit of anti-infantry capability, except for the tow Humvee, obviously. A little bit of extra overwatch. Wow, that T-62 is really cooking it off. So interestingly, it doesn't look like anything's trying to pick on the Abrams here. We got that ATGM team up there. Ah, they're not. They can't see yet. Okay. Well, I don't know if these guys up here are a little bit suppressed, or if they don't have spots, or if they've wasted all their ammunition on less dangerous targets. So that's an interesting. You know, I like to do the onion peeling because it keeps casualties down. But if you're willing to suck it up, obviously what's happening here is that you can actually just negate an enemy's defensive layout with a bit of mass. By which I mean allowing him to... you guys can't see anything because you're hiding in the hole. That makes sense. You know, just he has a ATGMs are great, but they have very limited ammunition. That's one thing that kind of marks them out from AT guns, which are basically the World War II equivalent. AT guns tend to have quite a lot of ammunition. ATGM's teams usually have 4 or 5 missiles as a total max, because the missiles are just big. They're big, they're bulky, they're heavy. Oh, more mortars. Hey look, a BTR. Oh sorry, a BRDM. Which was saved by tree armor. Right until... Oh, that was actually pretty cool. That shot like lands over there, doesn't it? It goes straight through it. Yeah. Always kind of cool to see. Yep, still not that much resistance, which, again, interesting stuff. You guys should probably run away. Let's have another bound. Actually, let's bring you back a little bit so we're kind of not quite pieing that corner. You guys are back up and running, huh? Awesome. I think this calls for a load of smoke. It'll take some time for that to come in. But yeah, the old Thunder Run effect doesn't look like it's going excessively badly right now. Hey look, a tank. Bye bye tank. This is... Oh, I think we... that was maybe a little spicy. Was that an SPG-9 or something? Oh no, that was someone trying to machine gun the Humvee behind them. Bad move. The question is here, I guess, really, is the Americans, or in this case the Marines, technical overmatch going to prevail against this kind of defense? Because even though we're taking heavier casualties than last time, we're not quite, we're not exactly crippled or anything. That might change as we advance up here. Get some slightly shorter bounds going. So noticeable that the ARAMs don't have a lot of artillery support. That's immobilized. Artillery support. Don't have a lot of infantry support, or any infantry support really. But wow, sucks to be those guys are in... should be vulnerable to these ATGMs up here now though. But this is kind of part of the... We're going to go forward and we're just going to tank whatever punishment's going to come our way. There's a BTR. And just rely on the armor and the overmatch to just crush it. And it's kind of working. Might get interesting as we come around this corner. It's going to be even more interesting when I try and get some Marines up. Definitely an ATGM up there that should... maybe you can't quite see him. Oh, hang on, what happened there? Oh, there's a BTR. BRDM. So, you know... took the M2 off the roof, you know. Oh. You just got shot. But he wasn't long for this world after he did that. Badger 1-1. Who we... Ah, that's the air, isn't it? Right, yeah. Suddenly I don't want you to... Oh, the observer's dead. Right, where's... Have I got a HQ unit somewhere I can use? Oh, you need line of sight. That's annoying. Okay, you guys can do it. See, part of the problem here is that I really need...
Gun run coming in.
I'm going to try and put them both in up there. Both of the Harriers, rather. Part of the problem here is that, actually, if it's going to take him, what, 10 minutes? 9-10 minutes to call the air in? I might be across here and up there by then. You know, so... Emphasis on the might. Especially seeing as though I just forgot to give them any, give the tanks any orders to advance there. And yeah, pretty much, you know, Abrams sees something, Abrams deletes something. We're kind of doing okay with this. This might be the acid test. Getting onto the bridge. Alright, well you're useless. You can get back there. Still getting fire from Syrian infantry down here. See, if that T-62 up there was still going, we might have a problem here. And I think he's actually kind of misdeployed. Like, he can't see down there, I don't think. So the 180 GM team that is kind of looks like it's in the fight there might be functionally blind. Didn't miss anything. No. We're just keeping up the murder roll, I guess. Let's go through objective Red Wing. We should... I feel like we might be getting into RPG range over there soon. That smoke mission probably isn't going to come in because the observer got killed. So, I don't know, we might get some random spotting rounds while they try and sort it out, but we'll see. Yep, touched objective Red Wing. Huh! And that's why we don't use bridges and obvious routes, kids. I did kind of remember that those IEDs were there. But that's 2 wiped out Abrams. That's why we send Humvees first. Though, I think it does... it says quite a lot so far that the Syrians' most effective weapon is victim activated. So, I did kind of remember that the IEDs were on the bridge. I can't remember exactly where they were. So I kind of just ignored them because I wouldn't know they were there. I can't remember if these are just the sit in a hole and go off when someone treads on them IEDs, or if they're radio operated by like a spy or something that I missed. That could be interesting to see. But yeah, just because you're a 60-70 ton tank doesn't mean you can get away with rolling over all the high explosives that someone can pack in the ground. And of course, once you're out of the tank, well, that's just bad, isn't it? Now we got a problem. And it was going so well. Now I might need to get some Marines up when they finally arrive. 25 minutes. Oh, we're not there yet. To take over and push up. Oh. Hey, go scouts. Just giving a BRDM a bit of an M72 in the side. So the question here is whether the Abrams can tough it out and sit on the bridge in full view of everybody and just machine gun and blast everything they see. Oh, RPGs. I don't know if they're aimed at the infantry or something stupid. Looks like probably at the infantry. You know, can the Abrams stay there and kind of, well, tank the damage here and soak it up? Yeah, I mean, they're doing okay so far. Don't look like they've taken any hits. These ones still have the this one here was the one with the Commander's 50 knocked out. So the question here could be, how are we going to deal with moving forward then? Once we get the AAVs up, because they're just kind of extremely vulnerable. The Abrams might be smashing stuff, and to be fair, we might be able to move a bit further forward, but that Humvee's immobilized, which is why it's just sitting there getting RT'd. Yeah, what do we want to do with the Marine infantry? Do we want to go down and touch Objective Sparrow, or do we want to punch the bridge? Or we can send a platoon each, right? Yeah, let's do that. A platoon of Marines is a lot of Marines. Oh! Obviously the Harriers are have joined the party. Ah! Direct hits on the bunker there.
Engaging target north of your position. Stand by.
A few more mortars and arty going off. Ah! Golf Company has arrived. Excellent. Right. You guys on the left, who are you? 3rd Platoon. You going down the highway. And I imagine you won't like it, but it's happening anyway. See, with this 1 hour time limit going on, I'm a little pressed for time right now. We're only halfway, we're almost halfway through. So we better get a move on. You guys are all the same. Oh, okay, it's 3 LAVs per platoon, isn't it? Except this platoon, I guess. You guys can go tackle Objective Sparrow. So we're going to punch up until we get to about the first bit of cover, then we're going to dismount and we're going to advance online. And kick all the elements out. And go get stuck in and go take Objective Sparrow and just overwhelm it with sheer mass and bodies and firepower. What could go wrong? In fact, I have another platoon, don't I? We could send them up the middle. Which, in the long history of things going up the middle, has only ever ended well for everybody. And is absolutely not going to result in a total disaster. That is kind of the issue here, though. We want to see how much we can push it. Who are you? Oh, you're second platoon HQ. And the company XO team. Right. Let's get this disaster moving. Oh, that is a long and slow calculation. That is always a bad sign. At least they're mortaring the bridge where we're not. That's nice. There goes some Harrier 25mm cannon. So in theory, I mean, the Abrams are just sitting right there, right, on the bridge. And they're not particularly getting shot up. So the Marines in the AAVs should actually be alright. And they are conspicuously still alive. Let's give them another turn to deploy. Let's get these guys up the highway. pause to let that AAB get forward. So what are we going to do with these AABs? I guess send them forward and get the Marines off on either side, and then they can start clearing up. I think that's probably the best move with them. Ah, you're the HQ, aren't you? Let's get an FO out. Where's my fire control team? Yeah, let's. Oh, you can't. You need to see stuff, don't you? Oh, I'm used to. So helicopters, you can just say go over here and blap all this stuff, and you don't need line of sight to do the orders. But aircraft, you do. I'm not 100% sure why. I guess it's more important, you know, helicopters can loiter a bit more. They can go in, judge targets a lot easier than fast air. I assume. I can't. I can neither fly, nor drop bombs, nor direct the dropping of bombs. So, you know, what do I know? Yeah, the LAVs are up the highway, and they're not dead. They're now sitting. Oh, more strafing. Sitting at the end of the bridge, totally fine.
From target. I'm Winchester.
For now. Right, let's get you guys up here. Boom. Let's get to the end here, pop some smoke, and deploy Marines. Yeah. No, don't pause. Don't want to do that. Oh, stop it. Okay. Pop smoke. We have a whole Marine squad in there who need to get the hell out. Along with a SMOR and a Javelin team. And on the other side we've got squad, SMOR and MG. Now, can you guys might need to go that far, which is a long way. The important thing is basically that they get up there and they get out. So do not want them hanging around under fire. And you just need to get out into those trees. You guys need to just go forward while the rest of them come on line. Javelin team can stay there, they can see all that stuff, can't they? Let's get you guys forward. And watch it all go disastrously wrong. Oh, I left him on pause. That's bad. I'm not sure there's another way to put that. That is just bad. But I guess it's going to jazz up the next turn, isn't it? Oh, what was that? An RPG? Something. Come on, Abrams, do your Overwatch thing. Aha! There we go. That's why we don't send AVs first. Looks like these guys. Actually, it wasn't. It was from over here. Was it? I mean, I don't know why I'm checking such detail. It doesn't really matter. From over here. Ah, up there. And that's why we get out of the LAVs. Which gets into a kind of like, well, how do you cross an obstacle like this? I guess the answer is you send the Humvees first. But hey, plenty of targets now. I'm gonna unpause you. And get you there, and you guys... okay, how's everybody else doing? Because I wasn't even really paying attention to you guys. Well, you're not dead, which I guess is good. So, you know, one RPG away from disaster here. And, you know, we're going to find out if, yep, this bit of ground here is cliff, and it is impassable. Which makes sense, but is disturbing and worrying nonetheless. This is a bad time to be doing complex, slightly stupid maneuvers when the enemy might be nearby. Yep. It's just about whether you can out-muscle them with firepower at the pointy end now. Oh, and these guys are getting shut up a bit. So this is about as far as I got on this flank in the actual playthrough. So.
Get moving now.
Oh yeah, instant RPG death. And yeah, look at all those positions down there. Okay, we need to get more Marines online. Let's get you guys up there and actually set the machine gun up. Really trying to deal with this counter slope here. Which could be a little tricky. And why not send a Humvee in as well? Yeah, so you guys just kind of need to get out. I don't see how this could go wrong. It is. It's kind of an interesting line to try and walk, though. I don't want to be. I don't want to go into too much detail and just like go, default back to the methodical approach. But I also don't want to sell this approach that short by not doing it properly, if that makes sense. One of the reasons why I peel the onion is because that just seems like the natural way to do it. It gets tricky when you start putting in time pressures and things, but if you've got the time, which you do in the proper scenario, it's really not any reason why you shouldn't just degrade the enemy to create the conditions that you need to be able to push forward safely. Cool. We're shooting, everybody's shooting for everybody. That FO's out, aren't they? Let's just splurge all our ammo on that line there. I think that's a sensible place to just murder eyes. And from there you can do your let's call in air power thing. Okay. So we're going to try and win the firefight up here for Objective Sparrow, and then over on this side we're going to try and get up here and start clearing trenches. Ah! Hello there. You don't look like a regular, you look like an IED operator. I have to remember him when we get to the end so we can check the casualties he's inflicted, which should tell us. Yeah, so again, it's not going too badly, actually. He said, condemning hundreds of Marines to death. Into the first trench. Oh, you guys are getting shot in the back. That's no fun. That's cheating, Syrians. Let's make that building go away. I'm also aware that that enemy counterattack is going to turn up at some indeterminate point, which is probably quite soon, and that is going to cause absolute havoc. Oh, I got the wrong team out. Get it. It's alright. Yeah, sucks to be you guys. Almost as much as it sucks to be you guys. Oh, what is going on over here? Bad things, I think. Yeah, this is why you don't advance in the open. Well, this is the counter slope working, right? We've got 2 heavy machine guns and infantry in trenches, and we're just kind of like waltzing over the crest right at them. Not a fun place to be. And then when you add in... Oh, that's another RPG, isn't it? Or something. Can these guys actually... I'm sure those guys can actually deal with that from there. Oh, we better start getting out of this L area here and moving up, because time's a wasting. Let's just get the AAVs up and just get them into position to spam everything. I don't care if you're damaged. Shoot everything. Because these guys are gonna get smacked about by artillery soon, and that's not gonna end well. Oh, I forgot the air power. Oh well. Oof. Yeah, you can see those RPGs going off. So ironically, oh dear. Oh, is that an Abrams? No, that was BRDM. Don't know why I'm getting them mixed up today. Should be easy to tell the difference. They've got like different wheels. Oh, there goes an AAV. Yeah. See, it's interesting that the highway is actually a somewhat easier nut to crack, it seems, than Objective Sparrow down here. Which just goes to show you how important the ground is. You know, here, the enemy's on the reverse slope, effectively. Over here, the enemy's on the forward slope. I've got an advantage in ranged fires. Sucks to be them. You can stop just hammering that house now. I think they're all dead. How are we doing for ammo, actually? Not awesome. Interesting. Now, where did I put that fire control guy? Yes, there we go, 5 minutes. This is going to take us more than 5 minutes to get up there. Probably now, yes.
Everyone down.
To really do with them just schwacking Objective Sparrow, but hey ho. Oh, now we're cooking. That's a lot of grenades. Actually not sure how much I have the slightest idea of what's actually going on here. Ah, finally got that BDR. And nobbled a few guys in the trenches down there. It looks like we're cooking again. I still choose the time up though. What we got? We got 20 minutes left. Oh yeah, this is me. I wasn't putting smoke down. We were just going to schwack these guys with artillery, weren't we? Yeah, I remember. This is what happens when you're making things up as you go along. I don't have a plan. I have no idea what's happening. I'm sure the Syrians don't know what's happening either though, so... Seems fair. Oh, another company. The front is already not totally oversaturated. Now let's see. Actually, between these two berms here, you guys might be able to sneak forward a bit. Where's my air? 3 minutes. Yeah, so I think 3 minutes. By then the artillery's probably going to be over, and then we can just resume the advance. More loading. I don't know, that might be because Echo Company just arrived. I hope that's because Echo Company just arrived. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're kind of slowly building fire superiority here. He looks like he's trying to go somewhere else. And getting shut up in the process. Get you guys up to that crest there where you can see over the top. Oh god. It's always a bit different playing the game like this and just kind of seat of pantsing it instead of playing it out in the usual level of detail and then recording everything every turn. Oh, was that somebody who just got nobbled by a grenade? Yes it was. Okay, looks like we're getting a bit of space we can use to move forward. Where are my Harriers? Soon. I also kind of know in the back of my head that that counterattack is going to come in at some point. Got a bit of a concave firing line going here. Start polishing off objects of Sparrow then. Yeah, it looks like we're making progress. Oh, we're strafing, that's good. Yeah, looks like we're about cooking. That's good. Let's combine that squad together. Let's see if we can't sneak across. We've got plenty of fire support down there right now. How's my arty doing, actually? Still 20 minutes. Let's adjust it onto Osprey. That way we're not going to get RT'd ourselves. Oh, that was a bad one. This is the problem with taking your time with these attacks like this. Someone's gonna RT you, and it's gonna suck. Looks like Sparrow might be pretty clear though. He said, copiously ignoring the way his guys in the back line are just getting smashed. Right. Well, you guys should definitely deploy that machine gun. They're all crewmen, that's cool. Oh, another slow one. Is this the start of the counterattack then? Is it loading in more vehicles? Don't know, we'll see. Yes, it is! Okay, now the fun begins. You're the small team, aren't you? Time to bring that Humvee screen back up with the toes. Of course, I might get lucky and drop a bomb on them. Be interesting to see if that's nobbled anything nearby. Oh, what's happening to you guys? I'll go check that in a minute. Okay, so this is... the next turn should be quite interesting. Yeah, what was happening to you guys? You guys just went up the slope a bit. Are we getting some fire across the top, are we? Oh, something exploded. That's not good. Okay, This is going to be interesting. Which is, you know, when I was talking about this counterattack. Oh, damn it, where's the... That's a javelin team. Oh, wait, no, but they doesn't have a javelin because I left him out in the open and he got schwacked. We got this javelin team here, which cannot see a thing. I don't want to say he's useless, but he's not useful. And the Abrams are going to have to, well, I actually don't know what I'm going to do with them, but they're on the reverse slope, so, you know, fun times. He's already aiming, that's excellent. You need to get up there where you can see. Where are my other tow Humvees? You're just stuck there anyway. You can see, and I think I lost the other ones. What else have we got? You're Javelin. Out you get. Grab some high ground. Go shoot tanks. Should be another one. But there isn't. I thought there were 2 Javelins per company. I could be wrong. You guys better get down into the objective as well because, oh boy, it's not going to be fun hanging around here in LAVs. Or AAVs even. Right. This is going to be interesting. So if you remember back in the... You just got schwacked. You just got schwacked twice. You guys are getting mortared. I don't know what's happening to you guys, but it's probably bad. You just got blown up. You know, have they got the mass to kind of punch through? Probably not. Am I going to take some casualties? I'm expecting to. Okay, well that was chaotic. That looks like a tow to me. So, oh, that was actually about to shoot up that AAV over there. These guys are getting mortared. Oh, that was a bomb, wasn't it? Did I actually hit anything? He's probably having a bad day. So yeah, not that bad, I don't think. The problem is all this stuff happening at once, and you can kind of see how much of an issue this would be, or could be. I'm still waiting for the counterattack. It's partially because I know it's coming, don't I? And the problems are getting fixed and pinned with the infantry and getting watered. And that's where all the casualties are coming from. Is that another bomb? Yes, it is. Yeah, I feel like they're having a bad day. Well, with that sorted out, I think we can resume the advance. Try and get those Abrams off the end of the map. Oh, something. We've got a whole dead fire team there. Oof, it does, yeah. Artillery, kids, it sucks. Yeah, they're still hanging in there. Well, they were still hanging in there. Oh, I might need to... Ah, they surrendered again. But we took a lot more casualties, including the two Abrams. Where's that guy? There he is. Ah, it doesn't count, but he's, you know, still radio ID. Yeah, so, same result. Much faster, but with much heavier casualties. So what's that? That's 70 dead and wounded. 3 tanks lost. One of them is the LAV-AT because for some reason it thinks that they're tank destroyers. 5 other armored vehicles. That's 3 LAVs and 2 AAVs then, I guess, and then 2 other vehicles lost. And the enemy also got decisively schwacked. So, yeah. Clearly, it can be done. Trying to do things at tempo and force the enemy to fight. 53 casualties, that Abrams. Look, these guys are almost out of ammo, though. Like, he has no heat left. He has 1 heat left. The others obviously blew up. And the highway is even more wrecked than it was in the last mission. But yeah, so actually quite a similar result, but heavier casualties for me. And some of that is probably you're just, you know, leaving Marines out in the open where they can get artied and, you know, all the usual. Let's see if I can find an enemy FO, but I don't think that's going to happen. You know, stuff like this where you got 5 Marines in a trench and they all get schwacked at the same time because I put a whole squad in there and they don't need to be there really. Yeah, this is why I do it the other way with the whole peeling the onion thing. But hopefully that was an interesting little diversion, an interesting take on other ways to do this mission. It would have been interesting if the IEDs didn't go off and I had the 4 Abrams and whether or not I would have pushed, because when that happens I kind of just sat on the bridge and shot everything up for a bit. And pushing the infantry out and forward, yeah, we made progress. Yeah, there's a lot more dead Syrians around Objective Sparrow than there were in the actual playthrough, but at the same time, you know, was that worth it? I suspect not, but it can be done. So, like I say, hope you all enjoyed that, and I will catch you in the next video.